I'm a mom and a wife, and I do things in my community, and I am still so afraid of, I guess, just having people turn on me for a decision that I made for myself.
BL, whose name and voice CNN has changed, lives in Texas. In February 2022, she learned she was pregnant.
I have been on birth control since I came home from the hospital with my youngest. We had ultimately decided that was enough for us. So I'm sitting in the bathroom taking this pregnancy test. My toddler is banging on the door, and it was positive. And it was just like, oh, it was like a punch in the gut. Like, it came out of nowhere. I went out and showed my husband, and we were just like, what are we gonna do? How are we gonna afford another baby? I don't wanna do this to my kids. I didn't wanna make things harder on us, harder on them, harder on our marriage. We started, discussing and looking into abortion. I thought, like, wow, I feel like an outlaw. I did consider Planned Parenthood clinics out, like, in the surrounding states, but all the appointments were booked out for like weeks, and I didn't want to wait that long. I couldn't wait that long.
In 2021, Texas passed a controversial law that allows private citizens to sue for $10,000 anyone who helps someone get an illegal abortion after 6 weeks. Based on the timing of her birth control, she believes she was around 7 weeks into her pregnancy when she found out. Because of that, she felt she couldn't see a doctor, so she ordered abortion medication online.
I feel backed into a corner, and this is probably the safest way for me to do it. When I held the package in my hand, I felt so much relief, and that was a big sign for me that I was doing the right thing.
Aid Access is the only online medical clinic that provides abortion pills by mail in all 50 states. Through the website, BL spoke with a doctor based in Austria who sent her prescriptions to a mail-order pharmacy in India.
We put the kids in bed, and we just thought, we'd pull an all-nighter. It would be one rough night. It was a really hard few hours. It was a lot of blood. It was a lot of, crying. It was very emotional. My husband was right there with me the whole time, thankfully, because I wouldn't have been able to do that alone. But it ended, and I knew in my head the whole time, this will end. This is what's supposed to happen.
The FDA says abortion pills, the combination of mifepristone and misoprostol, are safe and effective up to 10 weeks into pregnancy. In 2022, the pills were used in more than half of abortions in the U.S. But state restrictions and legal battles around access to abortion pills have made the drugs inaccessible to many Americans.
I couldn't share anything with, my family or anybody. I didn't have anybody that I could share my feelings with. What if they, rat me out for this $10,000 bounty that's put on people's heads? And I don't know, like I said, maybe they would surprise me and be supportive. Maybe they would surprise me and be against me. I guess I'm just so scared of something happening, to my life. I love my life. I love my family. And that's why we made that decision, because I love my life and my family.
Going around restrictions by using aid access could still carry legal risks.
We absolutely want people to be aware of that legal risk and, just evaluate their risk tolerance level.
It's so easy to say, well, if I got pregnant, I would just, I would face the consequences and have this baby. Well, you don't know that. You don't know what you would do. It's scary.